And we are continuing to follow the funeral services of Officer Mitchell, who is being laid to rest in his hometown of New Haven today.
Yeah, let's get now to Fox 61's Lindsay Kane. She's a little further along on the procession route, and it is sort of going by her vantage point right now. So let's check in with her as that procession is on its way to Hill House High School. Lindsay, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, we're outside the Floyd Little Athletic Center. We're waiting for that procession to arrive here, but Sky 61 has a vantage point of that procession now, so we're going to take a look at that as it's getting closer to where we are here on Crescent Street, where Hill House High School is. But you can see the motorcycle brigade leading that procession. Now, we actually saw a few motorcycles from Newark, New Jersey, participating in that procession as well. And here outside of Hill House High School, we do have several officers from Minneapolis. Now, I know there's at least one Minneapolis cruiser participating in this procession. There's about a dozen parked here at the high school. Now, those officers are lined up outside of the Floyd Little Athletic Center. They're waiting for the hearse to arrive with Officer Jamal Mitchell. Many police officers here as well on site holding American flags, waiting for that procession to arrive. Now, the motorcycle brigade is getting a little bit closer to where we are, so we're going to just take a listen in for a moment as we let these motorcycles come by. Oh, you don't? Now, I'm told that the drive from Minneapolis to here in New Haven is a little bit more than 20 hours. It's still unclear exactly how many officers took that journey, but they said that it was important for them to, of course, be here today. Now, there was a ceremony that took place in Minneapolis last week, but it was important for them to be here, especially to support the family and the friends from here in the New Haven community. And we've seen police officers from all across the state. If some aren't in the procession line right now, they're here at Hill House High School waiting to pay their respects to the Mitchell family. We've seen police departments from Rocky Hill, Seymour, just about everywhere across the state taking part in this. And there's also first responders here and firefighters as well. Now, everyone keeps talking about just how closely knit that the first responder community is. And of course, that's something we see time and time again. Everyone just supporting one another in good times and in bad. Unfortunately, here in Connecticut, this comes after another procession a week, 2 weeks ago, so everyone is very much used to coming together to support other departments, other families in difficult times, as painful as that may be. Now, we know that the calling hours are expected to begin at 9 o'clock this morning, going until about 11 o'clock. That's when the funeral service is expected to begin, also at 11 o'clock as well. Now, we're still trying to wait for the hearse to arrive here to the Floyd Little Athletic Center. It looks like that procession, it's slowly making its way down Webster Street at this point, coming to the corner of Crescent Street. And we're watching as police officers are saluting as that hearse is almost making its way by.
All right, Lindsay, thank you so much. As we're watching this, I know you were pointing out, we saw the Minneapolis police cruiser. You said you saw some motorcycles from New Jersey that were there. This is something that often we try to note in these situations, just as a show of how strong and how widespread the support is. Also curious, what does it look like at the Floyd Little Athletic Center where you are now? How many people does it look like have already gathered, even though the procession hasn't made its way there yet? What does it look like around you?
Right outside of the Floyd Little Athletic Center, they have flags. They're about to salute as that hearse comes by. Also not in our vantage point, but up the street from where I am as the procession is starting to make its way down the road. There's people from either inside the high school that we're standing outside of, or even just from the neighborhood that have now lined the sidewalks. They're putting their hands over their hearts. Some are saluting as this procession is starting to go by. Now, Officer Mitchell was a student here at Hill House High School years ago, but everyone everyone here in this community may possibly know him or know the family, because he does have family roots here. This is exactly where he was born, raised, grew up. So as people in the community are also coming out to pay their respects, we're also seeing, of course, police officers from around the state as well. And we're seeing that procession start to make its way in the hearse here, make its way here to the Floyd Little Athletic Center. Of course, we were expecting a lot of law enforcement support this morning, and that's what we saw. I said earlier, from Newark, New Jersey, as well, of course, from Minneapolis. And we're still waiting to see exactly how many other states may have taken part in this procession, but we're still waiting to see that, because there are still dozens of other police departments on the other side of this building from where we are at the Floyd Little Athletic Center. That's where people from the community are going to be entering the calling hours and the funeral service. This entrance right here is for this procession. So it's hard to know at this point exactly how many people are in line right now or waiting right now, or the support we're seeing on the other side of the building, but we can see the support here outside the Floyd Little Athletic Center again as the officers are saluting, as that hearse has now made its way here to Hill House High School. So we'll continue to keep you updated, of course, on air, online, and on Fox 61 Plus. But for now, we'll send things back over to you.